Hey guys, Steven Sun at Homes by Sun with Remax here. I'm at my client's home at 130 Edgar Avenue. It's a great day today, not weather-wise, it's really windy outside. I was going to do this video outside, but it's a great day because I'm here to put up a sold sign for this property. And I just wanted to make a quick video just to give you some insight as to how this deal came about. I don't think I've done it before, but I will try to share a little bit more going forward of how these deals come about, and so give you a little bit better idea of how I work and how the real estate market works. I am super excited for my client. Not only we were able to get this done, and we got a price that they were happy about. So this listing, I've had it for about 4 or 5 months now. Originally it was listed at 3.89 million, and then we subsequently had a price change, drop it to about 3.75 million. As many of you know, high-end homes are probably more easier to sell in Toronto, but in York region, higher-end homes tend to stay on the market for a little bit longer because there are a lot of pockets with, between $3 and $4 million homes. You have Vaughan, you have King, you have Richmond Hill, Markham, many different areas. How this deal came about is, I should first explain that every showing in a higher end home, I would attend personally and open the door and meet the buyer's agent and also the buyers to go over all the features of the home and make sure all the lights are on, that they have a really good showing experience. So this deal involved 2 agents. I'm going to give them fictitious names because I don't want to disclose exactly who was involved. So I'm going to call agent 1 is Peter and second agent is Mary. Peter had brought his client to see this house a couple of times already. First time they came, I met with them and I met with the buyer. We went over the whole house. The second time was this past Saturday. Peter brought his buyer again, and I had given them free rein to go around the house unattended because I want to give them some space. Sometimes you need to step back and let the buyer just wander around, envision that this will become their home, and so I did that for the second showing. Mary was showing this house the first time the following day, which is Sunday now. When Mary came, I also came and I met with Mary and her buyer, went over the house, all the normal stuff. I did sense that Mary's client had a little bit more interest than a lot of the showings that I've had before, but they didn't jump up and down yet. They asked a few questions, key questions about the yard, about the house, about the construction, things like that. So by Sunday evening, I got a call from Peter. Peter told me that his client has some interest. Peter gave me a price over the phone and asked me what I thought about that price and if that would work. Now, normally I don't want to push people away because an offer is an offer. It's an opportunity for the seller to negotiate. If I push all the offers away, then we have nothing to negotiate. So I encouraged Peter to give us an offer. I said, look, your price is a little bit low, but I think if your buyer is sincere, we can try to come to a common ground. Now at this time, I haven't called Mary yet. Usually I do a follow-up call the next day. And it was late Sunday night, so I didn't. Monday comes around and Peter calls me again. And Peter said, he is going to prepare an offer, and the price is going to be what he told me the night before. And I thought, okay, I told him to go ahead and do it. But after I hung up with Peter, I thought to myself, okay, let me call Mary to see if I can get her excited about this house and to tell her that we may potentially have an offer coming in. So I did. I made the decision to call her, and she picked up and she explained to me that the buyer hadn't given her any positive feedbacks yet, but the buyer wanted to see a couple other properties. They have about 3 properties in mind. This will be one of them, but they also want to check out the other 2 and consider other areas as well. So I told Mary, I said, listen, this is a great house, and here's an opportunity. If I get an offer and it's sold, then you would lose that opportunity. You can go ahead and show her the other ones, but I hope that you will really keep us in mind and try ours first. So Monday goes by. I've had a few more conversations with both of them, but Peter never actually sent me the offer. He kept asking questions. And by Tuesday, I called Mary back. I said, Mary, what's going on with your client? Can we get a deal done? So Mary told me that she really appreciated my call the day before, and she is going to try her best to put something on paper. Mary ended up coming in with an actual offer. Peter at this time still have not. However, I started talking to both of them at the same time. So Tuesday was a lot of phone calls with both agents. I'm trying to get Peter to also come in to create a competition. Although both were below the asking price, but if there are competition, I can really push them up to the price that we really wanted. Peter kept stalling and telling me that his client's overseas, he needs to wait for their okay before he sends it in. His price has gone up. Verbally, he can give me a better price, this and that. So I start telling Mary, I said, listen, I don't have anything on paper, but this is what I'm getting in text, I'm getting in conversation. You can take my word for it or not. It's really up to you, but you need to push your client to come up because the Mary's offer was a little bit lower than our expectation. Throughout the night, we had many conversations, and we ended up getting Mary's client to agree to a price that is acceptable to us, and that is much higher than the text I got from Peter that his client is willing to come in, his client's highest price. The best part of all this is Mary's offer was unconditional. Now, with a almost $4 million home, it would be very difficult to find a buyer that's willing to waive financing condition, waive home inspection condition, and go firm. Because I had sort of 2 offers, not really, I only have 1 actual offer, but the prospect of the second one playing in Mary's head, I was able to get her client to waive all the conditions. So we had a firm deal Tuesday night and everyone was happy. Obviously, Peter lost out because deep down, I don't think he believed we had another offer. He made us believe I was playing games, but you know, I'm very open to both sides. I tell both sides exactly what's going on. They can interpret how they interpret, but at the end of the day, I did my job. I got my client a good offer and they were happy about the price, and that's the end of it. That's my job. So the reason I wanted to make this video is there are a lot of talks about maybe technology replacing agents. In the future, people don't need agents. I have to say that agents still play a critical role. A lot of the automations cannot replace what human can do in the intuition level or logic or even gut feel. I had a feeling that I could push Mary's client to buy this home. Even though she was considering 2 other homes in a different pocket, I needed Mary to be on my side. We were playing as a team. I gave her a lot of trust, a lot of good information that I didn't lie to her. I told her all the truth, and she trusted me, and she got us a great deal. And so I think a lot of technology cannot replace that aspect of human and having an agent involved. And had I not made that phone call to Mary after talking to Peter, had I waited for a day or maybe even just a few hours later, Mary told me that her client was going to make an offer on another property and we would have lost the buyer. Perhaps the next buyer will be here very soon. I don't know, but it could also be months away. We never know. So a done deal is a done deal. I'm super excited, happy for my client. And I just wanted to share how the deal came about with you. So you understand that there are a lot of negotiation, a lot of discussions involved to getting a deal done, especially a higher end home. And until next time, I'm Steven's son at Homes by Son with RE/MAX. And remember, if you work with my team and myself, not only are you going to get top-notch service, but a portion of our professional fees goes towards worthy causes such as the Sick Kids Hospital, Children's Miracle Network, and the Cancer Society, a lot of charities that we support. So thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
you.